want? What you want? Come on. What you want?
Alright, I know what you're probably thinking. Here's another damn Iron Man and War Machine H Figuarts figure review. But that's not what's going to happen. I want to pretty much touch up everyone else's review, and I want to try to do it in under, I don't know, 12 minutes per figure. I don't really want to spend that much time talking about these figures. So, whether you're watching the Iron Man review or the War Machine review, you're going to see this exact intro. You're looking at the packaging. They don't go together at all. You know, they look the same, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a continuation box where you know, like they do with Hot Toys figures or whatever. Iron Man, War Machine. So, see, that's like magic. Switch them all out. Let's get into it. Alright, there's the figure in the tray that it comes in. As you see, the multiple parts, 2 hand jet repulsor blasts, or just the jets. The actual straight beam repulsors are the 2 longer ones for, I guess, you know, laser fire, whatever you want to call it, repulsor fire. And the big jets that are for the feet. You have the leg flaps, you have the back flaps, then you have 6 extra hands, 2 fists which are on the figure, and then you have 2 open hands, 2 repulsor or flying hands, whichever one you want to do, and then 2 I don't know, they're not so much that they're relaxed, but I don't know, you want to make them salute or whatever, you know, straight hands like that. On the tops of the hands you have holes. That's so you can peg in the top palm flaps, which we'll get into. But those are pretty much all of the accessories. There's no stand included whatsoever, but I mean, it's not a total deal breaker. Moving on. Okay. This figure is built pretty much like every other H Figuarts figure out there. There are a couple of different things that you want to do. You know, if you want to keep the paint, you know, from chipping, and you know you want to get the maximum posability out of the figure, you're going to do a couple of things. One, when you know, moving the figure around or whatever, you don't want to just grab the arm and just move it up like so, because you know these are on a hinge. So just flip the hinge up and then you can move the figure's arm. You know, you have the up and down movement, you have the outward movement. What you want to do is because the figure is on a double ball pole, not just a joint, it's on a pole, you can move it up and down like so. Move it down, then out, close it, and then back up. That way you won't have to worry about scraping any paint off, whatever, when you're using it. The inner joint under the arm also moves back and forth. So keep that in mind when messing around with these, because they're imported, and I know you don't want to, you know, tear the damn thing up as soon as you get it. So of course you have the swivel at the top shoulder, excuse me, double hinged elbow, so you can bend it all the way up to there. And then you're going to get the wrist, which are on the ball joints or whatever. This has articulation as well. It's articulated on the back rather than being connected to the actual forearm. It's connected to the top palm, which you can pop out and, you know, put it on a different hand if you want to. I'll be showing that in a minute. Now, as for the head, now, you get the articulation that moves it up. It's on a double joint. You have the joint which moves the actual head up and down, like so. But then you have the neck, which is also articulated. Now, I've seen some idiots tell you that you can't turn the head because it's restricted. Look, utilize the articulation. I keep telling people this, like, you just bring the neck forward, you bring the head up, and then you turn it. And you can turn the head completely to the side. It's not hard. If you mess around with action figures, you're doing reviews, I mean, you need to show people what's really going on. If not, go sit down. You have the ab articulation, which moves back pretty well. Then you're going to have this piece here is like a separate piece of softer plastic. You have articulation that turns there and at the top, at the bicep, at the ab crunch, it turns. You also get the leaning motion. You can kind of pull up on it and turn it even further. So that's what you should be doing when you're using these articulation points. You should be pulling up on the figure, not hard. Don't snatch it. Just pull it up slightly and move it so you don't scrape anything whatsoever. You're going to have leg articulation. It can move up to about right there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pull down on the leg. You see how I'm able to pull it straight down, and then I'm able to, you can pop it off, but you can also bring the articulation up higher than I showed you at first. That keeps you also from scraping the figure if you were to, bring the leg outward like so. And you just push it back up. Both legs do it. You have the thigh swivel. You have double hinged knees. And then you have die cast metal feet. So these are metal. It has a toe articulation, which is nice. You also have a swivel. Don't worry about this. This is a soft plastic, so you can swivel that thing on to the side like that, and you don't have to worry about anything. So all in all, very nice figure. The paint, it's awesome. I'm very happy with it. I had it since Saturday when I did my Play Arts Kai review, and reviews take a while to load or whatever, and I just didn't have time to do anything with it. And then once I seen Boog Nice had his as well, and a couple other people, I said, oh crap, here comes the flooding of the pictures. Not just by them, I'm not saying it by them, but just pretty much everyone who's happy to get the figures. So I have removed one of the back flaps. It comes like this. Remove the back flap, and the flap that comes with it that I showed you in the package, you just stick it in like so, and it's open. Shows the gears or the pistons or whatever you want to call it. They're made out of clear plastic, which is painted over, so be careful with them. You don't want to break them. As far as these back flaps go, I have not removed them, but they are removable. Let's see. We're going to move them to the side. They slide off. See, right in between those pieces. You just slide them to the side. Then you take the other one. You place it. You can slide it back in. I'm having trouble doing it. I don't know. But once you get it, you'll be able to, show the back pieces, whatever. I'm not going to go through it right here. You get the gist of it. Sometimes with these imports, you have to, you lift and slide. See, I didn't even know that. But I'm glad I corrected myself and showed it to you on film. You lift and slide. One other thing. These lights are making my hands sweat, and this thing is very slick. So I'm having a little trouble dealing with it, but I'll get it right. As far as these hands go, remove the hand. remove the top panel. Seems as if one of mine is stuck. There it is. See the hole? You can see the peg. And then just choose your hand. Snap it back in. And there you go. Repulsor hand up. And it has a peg that sticks off of the front of it. Let's focus back in. So that you can, you know, use the repulsor blast. You just push it on gently. And repulsor blast. Like I said, he has the small booster flame for, you know, flying. And there's a hole under the bottom for the peg that goes here for the jets. All in all, that is pretty much it. The figure is great. It is well worth the money you're going to pay for it. As far as it being in scale with a Marvel Legends figure, not really. People are saying, oh, they're in scale. They're not really in scale. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm going to grab a Marvel Legends figure and I'm going to show you. I went and got the Mark 42 figure, and that is how much taller that you're looking at. That's the Mark 42. So it's not really in scale with most Marvel Legends. Some, but not most. So if you're looking to replace this one of your Iron Man figures with this figure, if you don't mind it being a tad shorter, then go for it. If you're like, oh, that's too small, I completely understand. But it is the best Iron Man figure we've gotten so far in a smaller scale, between 5.5 and 6 inch scale. So with that being said, this is Pharaoh Black, bring you a quick review of the figure. Hope you liked it. As always, peace and love.